Hello guys, it's One Piece Day again. Welcome to my channel, and let's talk about One Piece manga chapter 1050, Honor. In the previous chapter, we've already seen Zoro, Sanji, Kid, and Law defeating their opponents, and now, the entire focus of the manga is on the ultimate battle. Luffy lost the fight against Kaido a couple of times, but the struggle helped him reach Gear 5. In this new form, Luffy is able to overwhelm Kaido with his newly found abilities. But before anything else, please click the bell, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, AnimeJack. Thank you. One Piece Chapter 1050 begins with its cover page, showing Ichiji and Reiju arrived in Whole Cake Island, to save Neji and Yanji from Big Mom's pirates. This One Piece chapter is titled Honor. One Piece opens immediately where the previous chapter left off, showcasing Kaido's descent through the Wano mainland into its depths. He's seen transforming back into human form here as a map pops up, showcasing exactly where the two Yonko impacted and how far they've fallen. It seems that the two hit the ground with such impact that they went right through the earth into a subterranean magma chamber beneath Wano's mainland. The chamber is shown having cracks which seem to spill out into the waterfall basin of Wano. Shows Kaido breaking through the ceiling of the magma chamber, while the following shows Yamato catching Luffy from the sky. Kaido and Luffy are seen knocked out after their bout, before the narrator announces that the winner of their battle has been revised. Momo is also seen resting here. Meanwhile, in the Flower Festival, Wano citizens continue to celebrate without realizing that many have just had their wish of freedom and sovereignty granted. Quickly cuts back to where Onigashima landed, showing Yamato yelling out in joy that she can't believe the Straw Hats, saying they really are something. The Fire Festival in its final moments, seeing Toko and Tenguyama Hitetsu watching the sky lanterns fly. A flashback begins showcasing what happened earlier in the festival. We see Toko asking about her father. Toko says that she heard someone say that Yasui let himself get caught and die because he knew they'd kill him for his former status and glory. Toko asks Tenguyama why her father let himself get caught, visibly shocking and saddening Tenguyama as she asks this. A flashback to Yasui's death scene is shown, before he answers that Yasui died to give Wano one last chance at freedom. He says that, without her father's sacrifice, the country's embers of hope would have been snuffed out, and that he sacrificed himself for the future of Wano. A mini flashback plays which sees Toko eating the smile fruit for the first time, with Yasui asking her if she ate it or not. Upon realizing that she has, in fact, eaten it, he also eats it in solidarity with his daughter. Back in the overarching flashback, Tenguyama adds that Yasui sacrificed himself for Toko's sake, in the hopes that she could one day live happily. Upon realizing that her father sacrificed for her, she changes her sky lantern message for her father to something which makes Tenguyama begin crying. He says that there is no greater honor for a samurai, as her sky lantern message changes from "I want to see you daddy" to "Thank you, daddy." Toko and Tenguyama's happy faces are seen, as they smile and watch her sky lantern fly above the flower capital along with everyone else's. Then returns to the site of Onagashima's landing, where Nekomamushi is watching the sky lanterns float in nostalgia. He quickly turns his attention to the forces present at Onagashima's landing site, announcing that Luffy has drilled Kaido straight down into the ground and that there's no doubt of Luffy's victory. He adds that Momonosuke has also safely landed Onagashima via his smile fruit powers. Some samurai are seen expressing their shock over the pink dragon being Momonosuke, which is quickly interrupted by Nekomamushi's formal victory announcement. The samurai on the live floor are seen happily celebrating the news, alongside Scabbards, Law, and Kid. Apu is also shown here, but she has an expression of disbelief in regard to Luffy's victory against Kaido. Various Straw Hats and samurai are seen celebrating, while Usopp and Frankie are shown delivering Okaku and Kinemon, and Zoro, respectively, to Chopper. Miyagi jumps in to help, who begins complaining that too many casualties are coming in. Back outside Onagashima, shows Momonosuke calling out to Zunsha, telling him that he's decided not to open the borders just yet after much thought. Zunsha says that they trust his judgment, and they'll follow his lead. He thanks and apologizes to them, before feeling a rumbling and questioning if it's an earthquake. Beast pirate fodder suddenly appears with weapons in hand, reminding their enemies that they still have a numbers advantage and are willing to fight. They express their disbelief in Kaido's loss as tension mounts between the two parties, when Yamato suddenly steps in. She reminds the beast pirates that their lives were already spared once during the battle, since they were just saved by their enemy via Onagashima's safe landing. She then says that she'll personally fight anyone who's still looking to cause trouble, which seems to calm the situation for now. Then cuts to Onagashima, where more discussing the possibility of an earthquake are seen. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Big Mom and Kaido are then seen being completely submerged by magma underground. Shifts again to Udon Prison where Babanuki is being alerted of strange ocean activity by his men. Suddenly, a massive volcanic explosion pops out of the sea from an underwater volcano, as announces Luffy's victory. Babanuki and his men are seen with shocked reactions, while Luffy is sleeping safe and sound with a smile on his face. Meanwhile, citizens at the Flower Capital have also noticed this explosion, and they wonder if Kaido and his men are up to something. Momonosuke then suddenly appears to calm his countrymen down, but they hilariously believe him to be Kaido upon first seeing him. Thankfully, the panicked citizens calm down once they hear that he isn't the Yonko, and that their former tyrant's defeat was the cause of the explosion and noise they're hearing. Then begins showing Momonosuke transforming into human form with a puff of smoke, from which Hiri walks out. Citizens nearby comment on her having to be a ghost or a fake, with jokes about her beauty worked in here as well, reasoning why it can't be a fake. Denjiro then walks out as well, causing citizens to recognize him as Kyo's hero and ask what happened to his pompadour. He begins the group's story by announcing the introduction of the new Shogun of Wano, who is presumably Momonosuke. That's all for today, Animaniacs. Thanks for watching. See you again next time for another One Piece episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for weekly updates.